Kabbalah is the mystical branch of Judaism. The word Kabbalah literally means receiving because it's about receiving divine wisdom and insight into the hidden patterns of the universe. For centuries, it was considered secret knowledge. Only the most advanced scholars and mystics studied it. Over time, parts of Kabbalah became more accessible, and today it is studied by spiritual seekers all over the world. At its core, Kabbalah isn't about rules or dogma. It's about understanding how creation flows and how the divine connects to the human soul and how we can align ourselves with that flow. At the heart of Kabbalah is the tree of life. Picture a sacred diagram, 10 circles called Sephiroth, connected to 22 paths. These circles aren't random. Each one represents a quality of divine energy. Together, they form a spiritual map of both the cosmos and the soul. At the very top is Keter, the crown, pure inspiration, the spark of creation. At the center is Sephiroth, the heart, beauty, balance, compassion. And at the bottom is Malkuth, the kingdom, the physical world, our everyday lives. The teaching is simple but profound. Everything flows from divine source at the top through the layers of spirit and mind, down into earth and matter. And as humans, we can climb this tree of life, connecting our daily lives to our highest spiritual source. Kabbalah is not abstract philosophy, it's practical wisdom. It teaches us that life is about balance, mercy, discipline, love, strength, inspiration, and grounding. When one side takes over, we feel out of harmony. But when the energies are balanced, life flows. Astrology tells us when things happen. Kabbalah tells us why they happen and how to transform those events into spiritual growth. We go through this every day, and that is why some people turn to Kabbalah, not to escape the world more, but to understand it more deeply. So how can you begin? Let's say when you start with something like Kabbalah, you don't have to read a bunch of Hebrew books to benefit from its wisdom. Here's some really simple ways to begin. Look at the tree of life. Just seeing the diagram and reflecting on it as a map of your soul can be very powerful. Meditate on balance. Ask yourself, where am I too strict? Where am I too soft? Kabbalah teaches growth through balance. Treat it as a mirror. Kabbalah isn't about worshiping something outside of yourself. It's about seeing the divine patterns inside yourself. So in the simplest terms, Kabbalah is a mystical path of wisdom. It shows us that life is not random but patterned, that every soul has a journey, and that the divine lies not just in heaven but right here on earth. The divine lies not in heaven but right here on earth. And if you want me to delve more deeply into the Kabbalah, if you'd like me to go more deeply into Kabbalah, just let me know in the, messages. And if you'd like me to go further into Kabbalah, just remember, you can always email me at bambidevilleastrology@gmail.com. You can mention it in the comments. I am looking forward to hearing from you to know what you want to know more about, for sure. And it's been wonderful being able to do this channel and have fun with sharing some spiritual wisdom. And I'm doing things that are for people who are maybe just introducing themselves to these practices, because, you got to start somewhere. We all have. And I've got lots of people who are asking me about these things, so I'm having fun exploring and sharing. bambidevilleastrology.com @gmail.com. Just a reminder to subscribe and like so that more people get to see these videos. It really matters. Thank you.